Friend class lead and mentor through Chennai is retired, who had the privilege of serving Dr. India as chief minister. As his key respected and trusted private secretary for more than 9 years. Respected Chancellor of Wales University, Vendar Kalla Nendra Namudi, so far we have put Wales Respected Andhra District Secretary, Rotary Club, respected Jodi Murugan, the great leading light of this university and also CallZila Nobel Association, and invitees, press, friends. It is really indeed a memorable day for the simple reason. When John Cobb, a refugee from Ukraine, started the WhatsApp application, it was ridiculed by many computer cheats. In a matter of 3 years, a refugee from Ukraine who came to US as an immigrant suffered like anything to even survive. His mother was a smart teacher, working as a teacher for schools and eking out a life by doing all kinds of errands. He did his computer education and came out and proved to be one of the best inventor of the century. You know, all of you are aware that he sold that WhatsApp application, which is today used more than 50% of the world population, for an astronomical sum of $19 billion to Facebook. It was initially undisclosed. The amount was not disclosed. Later on it leaked to press and ET also carried a nice story on that. In terms of Indian rupee, it translates to 1.2 lakh crores. I am sure that the mobile application launched by Mr. Makesh Kumar will also prove to be one of the next Indian version of that WhatsApp. I congratulate you for having chosen to become an entrepreneur rather than be an employee. That is a great step. I am sure Mr. Makesh Kumar of CallZila, thanks to the great support extended by through Jodi Murugan, the guiding light of the whole group, and our Wales University Chancellor, and above all, the great blessings of our Chief Guest through T.P. Chandy, will certainly blossom into one of the best applications released to the public in this part of the country. His mobile, another wonderful feature that was not mentioned by Mahesh, which when I requested him to clarify, told me, it is not credit card based application. Many of the applications when you go, whether it is Uber taxi or Ola taxi or even our NTL, you get an intimation that should we download my apps and do the booking through the apps, you will be given a discount of 30%, 40%, something like that. But many a times some oldies like us who are retired, who are very jealous to keep the money safe, are still not convinced to use credit card right, left, center as the youngsters do. So this is one of the great features of this application. And this application, in fact, through Biotech was so kind enough to list out the various services that the CallZila mobile application will be provided to the public free of charge. That itself is a great boon to the users. He has also listed, in fact, I would request Mahesh Kumar to consider one of my requests also saying that this neighbor, know your neighborhood, may also include the number of temples, the details of the temples, churches, and mosques which are available in the area, because many of them are like to be there. Similarly, he may also consider to include the names of restaurants, home delivery services which are needed, because nowadays you know very well that there are a lot of old age parents whose sons and daughters are residing in the US or elsewhere, are residing in Chennai in various parts. They find it difficult to cook for 3 days, 3 times a day, and they would like to get the services of home delivery. If those services are also included, certainly will go a long way. Of course, many of them do have smartphones. Their sons or daughters already are gifted. And similarly, bachelors, I find that, in fact, my own sister's son was finding it difficult to locate a hostel where he can stay. So some of the hostels which are provided the center as well as the food, and the women hostel, those details can also be provided in the neighborhood. It will really improve the youngsters. Similar, when you go to railway timings also, sir, you go to either to Southern Railway portal or to the IRTC to find out the timing, etc. Not many a time we will have that the facility of the internet or connectivity will not be available in that area. You just name the number of the number of the train and the timing is also made available offline through SMS. It will be very useful. In fact, these are small suggestions which I think through Mahesh may consult in the times to come. Through Mahesh, I would say again congratulate to become one of the best entrepreneurs this year and make the company reach the turnover of 1 billion shortly. And later on, several billions on par with the Johnson of WhatsApp. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you, Terry Ramanathan, for your very